Hey everyone, it's David Barnett from davidcbarnett.com. I wanted to create this little product map to help people understand a little more clearly where and at what point in your pathway the different programs and courses and books that I have will be most helpful to you. I occasionally get emails from people asking if certain course is the right one for them, and this should help clear some of that up. If you look across the top of the page, there are three different categories here: prospective buyer, someone who wants to buy a business, and then a business owner, and then after ownership. So it describes the life cycle of someone who's a business owner. And you can see under prospective buyer, there's three different subcategories: people who are thinking of buying a business, people who are looking for a business, and then making a deal. And then that dotted line represents the actual purchase of a business. And then the second category is when the person is a business owner. And so you have a transition period when the seller is teaching you how to run the business, and then a period of time where you're just running the business, and then the point where you think about selling the business and you want to get prepared for that. And then that second vertical dotted line is actually the sale of the business. And then after you sell the business, there's a training period where you teach the new owner how to run it, and then whatever comes next in your life. So that timeline across the top um, demarks when these different programs are going to be useful to you. So, for example, the green boxes are my online courses. So, Business Buyer Advantage is helpful for anyone who's in that prospective buyer stage, no matter which point they're at in those three sections. So, the green line spreads across that whole period of the person's life. And then Business Buyer Adventure really only comes into play if somebody's looking for a business. So that's why it only starts under the looking for a business. And you would carry on Business Buyer Adventure until after you bought a business through the transition phase. Build a business that people will want to buy is useful because it's all about small business systems. It's useful for people that are getting into buying a business, so making a deal, because it will help them get the most out of the transition process. So you want to be prepared for that. And then it's useful for a business owner as they operate the business, and it's very helpful when you go to sell the business. So that's why it stretches all the way over to the selling a business vertical line. And then the cash flow forecasting and business plan writing, it goes right from the time you're looking for a business all the way through operations. How to get out of my business is towards the back end of the ownership side. And what I've seen many times over the course of the years is that a lot of the people who come to me for input or advice, and people who do the local investing program, are people who have experience in a certain business and they've got excess cash they're looking to invest. And so that's why I put the local investing deals from A to Z course from the middle of business ownership into the post ownership category. The purple boxes represent one-on-one consulting. So people who are about to buy a business sometimes hire me to do a buyer insight analysis, and people who want to sell hire me to do MPSPs, CBPs, that's the business profile, as well as the advertising program. So they're all huddled there at the end of the ownership side. And then I do a lot of clarity.fm calls with people who either have questions about business ownership, or they're in a business and they have questions about growth, expansion, different ideas that they want to run by me. And then at the bottom, I have all of my different books, and similarly, they're plotted to match where in the timeline of business ownership that these different books would be helpful to you. If you look down below, there's a hyperlink where you can click to download the PDF of this page that you're looking at, and all of these boxes are hyperlinked, so you can click on the boxes. It'll lead you right through to the purchase page. I hope that's helpful, and thanks so much for spending time with me, watching videos and listening to recordings and everything. And I'm glad that I'm able to be of help to you. Thanks. Have a great day.